I myself transitioned from another career to software or technical sales. There are a lot of things, if you're looking at software sales for the first time, that are misconceptions I see from many people with and without sales experience. So if you're looking at software, SaaS, technical sales, and you have no experience or some experience in a completely unrelated industry, I want to talk to you about common misconceptions that are hurting you in your own interview process throughout. Really briefly as well, I am the co-founder of Guji. We are a recruiting platform for technical sales jobs. We will be posting a lot of content and would appreciate it if you like and subscribe if you find value in the video. Ask us questions below. We're happy to continue the dialogue. Now, Hollywood honestly does us a bit of a disservice. Maybe if you have a lot of sales experience in something that's door to door, or as an example, car sales, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you've had a lot of success, more power to you. But that really doesn't translate to a business to business, highly technical sale. There's this image that very confident people are talking about all of these products and getting buy-in from stakeholders and all of this stuff. And while there's elements of that that do apply, so many people I see that I have interviewed myself, that I have talked to, consulting, trying to help them in their own sales career, have this misconception that it is that bravado, it is that energy that gets sales. And those are complementary skills. But fundamentally, business to business technical sales is much more of a consultative nature where you are asking clients a lot about what they're doing. And honestly, for many calls, I'm listening and not talking more than I am talking about our features, talking about all of these different things that we can provide for them. It's about understanding their needs, and only if they're a good fit at that point, pointing them to your solution and showing them succinctly how you can address some of the major problems that they're experiencing. It's like, as an example, if I'm walking into a car dealership, what a lot of people don't realize in technical sales is they're doing what's called feature dumping, or just talking all about their product. And it's hard to see because a B2B technical sales motion is so different than you buying a product on your own, but it's the equivalent of me walking into a car dealership and the guy and by the way, this has happened to me, where I walk in and he asks what car I'm interested in looking at. And I mention, I think I want to look at this type of vehicle. And for the next 30 minutes, he talks about leather seats, optional add-ons, not once asking me even why I want that vehicle. They have 8 different vehicles on the lot. Why do I want the SUV? Why do I want the 4-door sedan? Asking questions like that can help you understand where their frame of mind is, what their perspective is. And then again, you can ask them follow-up questions. So you've been looking at this vehicle for how long? A year. Oh wow, that's a long time. It sounds like you've done a ton of research. Where are you at in terms of the features that you want? What do you know about the vehicle, and how can I help? By the way, I will mention this again. It's not that I think there are probably very successful people in all domains of sales that are doing this well. So this could the title of this video could be what everyone gets wrong about sales, but I think specifically in B2B technical SaaS, nothing is more off-putting than someone who has not used the product to, say in the case that you're selling software. I have never directly developed an application-ready program for mobile apps, for companies, etc. But I'm selling tools that enable people to do that. For the people that have done that for 10, 20 years, there is nothing more frustrating than someone like me who has never fully pushed anything to production and dealt with all the work that is involved with that to come in and tell them what's what. So it's very on you, again, like we mentioned in the car example, asking them questions. So before you even worry about telling them what your tool can do, why are we talking today? What are you doing? Have you had problems with this in the past? Okay, so you're looking to grow. What are you projecting your growth to look like in the next 12 to 24 months? Is what you're doing now sustainable during that growth period? And if not, what kinds of changes are you hoping to make? And again, this is really kind of meta. It's hard to apply specifically, but the underlying point here is that technical sales is consultative in nature. I have had hour-long phone calls where I've spoken for 4 minutes, and I have literally asked questions and just steered the conversation where I want it to go, and only at the very end said everything you're saying applies to these features that we do, and I'd love to go further, do a demo, and get your hands on the product itself. So in conclusion, again, I'm not discouraging confidence in yourself. I'm not discouraging bravado, and I'm not discouraging you knowing the product. Those are absolute essentials for sure. But from a selling motion, if you've gone through interviews and gotten rejected, or if you're not having luck in your own sales career, are you asking questions to better understand what your prospect is doing? Are you listening to what they said and then asking follow-up questions that go a level deeper? Are you then understanding all of their firm requirements, and then, and only then, if they're a good fit for what you're doing, positioning that product as a potential solution? Now, this video can get more and more meta. Ask us questions below if anything's unclear here, or if you have questions about your own sales path. But if you've been having issues breaking into tech sales, hopefully that can maybe give you a little bit of a framework to approach your next interview, whatever it may be going forward.